Well, good evening or good morning or good. I guess it just depends on where you're at, what part of the world, what part of the country. But good afternoon, good evening, good night. Um, I don't normally make videos here on the internet like this. This would probably be one of my first. I guess I'm gonna just be straight and I'm gonna just be direct and I'm gonna be honest about what I want at this point and where I'm at in life at this point. So I guess I'm gonna get started on the list. I mean it respectfully. I don't want to come off as I'm making some kind of demand of anybody. Uh, and yeah, so let's go ahead and go. So I'd like Jasmy, which is a cryptocurrency. I'd like that to reach $1.20 to $1.50 by mid 2025. My Cash App and my Venmo are open to donations. You don't have to give me any money if you don't want to. I do have a job. I do work. It's not at all a requirement. I'm just politely requesting that you do because I know that more stability in my life, both in the short term and the long term, is going to be beneficial to me and the people around me, right? Being calmer, being happier, having more hope, not having as much to worry about. I'll take any amount. If you want to give me $5, $10, $50, $5,000. Okay, I don't know about 5,000, but a smaller amount or no amount at all, depending on what your comfort is and what your needs are too. Because I think people are an investment. I think I'm an investment. I think you're an investment. And it's not fair to demand, but I can always ask, right? So there's that. I have a coin that I'm invested in called Shikoku Inu, which is on the Ethereum chain. I'd like to see that reach a $1 billion market cap by early 2026. And I told the Telegram group and some of the leaders within that group who were admittedly lagging and who were not lagging, whichever word you prefer, and they were not very engaged in the project. And I informed them that I would be reporting them on various cybercrime websites and that I would potentially have them arrested if the project if the project did not come through properly, and that would be on them. That would be their doing, not mine. I believe in people coming through. If you're going to create a project involving other people's money, you should come through, and if you can't, then if you're going to bark up that tree, you have to be ready to come down. So that's my stance on that. You know, I'll give them some time to do that, but I would like for that investment to take off. Um, if someone in my life says that they're going to do something, whether it's send me a message, whether it's reach out to me, whether, oh yeah, I'll text you back, or oh yeah, I'll meet you here, oh yeah, I'll go on this, I'd like for you to do it. I'd like for you to come through, respectfully, please. I've had too many times where people say they're going to do something and they don't do it, or they do it in a non timely manner. It takes them 3 months, or I wake up and it's like people are needing something from me, wanting something from me, asking me about something, but when it's my turn to receive, when it's my turn to get, when it's my turn to have some kind of need, life looks at me like I have a cock on my forehead. I just don't believe in that anymore. I don't believe in it. I want to give tit for tat. I give. We can really help each other. We can really be good. There can be stability. It can be a two-way street. Um, when it comes, whether it's reaching out, whether it's, hey, can we go to a restaurant? If you can't meet me on that day, cool. Let's just make a plan to meet a different day. Let's just make a plan to fucking go somewhere on the weekend or next month. Don't ghost me. Don't ignore me. Don't neglect me. Don't have me send you 3 or 4 messages and invest my time, my energy. You wouldn't want that. Okay. Um, so yeah, if someone says they're going to do something, I more or less expect them to do it. So, not that I come through perfectly, not that anybody does. Just want to put that out there. I want the social, emotional, platonic, sexual, and financial dynamics in my life to be level. Like I said, I have some stability. I secured my health care. I've taken positive steps in terms of either self reflection, either making sure that I'm being responsible. I pay my bills. I go to work like anybody else, just like anybody else, right? I do those things and I do what it is that I need to do at the time to make sure that I have stability now and in the future, right? But the I want all the dynamics in my life to be more stable and to be more positive. I want to feel more appreciated. I want to feel more respected. I want to feel more included. And I found in any ways in which I've been in any way a liability, in any way I've had a problem, I found much of my problems, while they may ultimately be my problem, a lot of them come when people don't invest in me, when people don't acknowledge me, when people overlook me, when people step over me like I'm not there. And I believe in the situation changing. I believe in there being a shift, a 180. And I think that that's what's needed here. I'm in the process of a personal revolution for myself and am happy to defend my interests for myself and for the people around me. I think that that's fair. And they don't owe me anything, okay? Though I would like for women to pay me a little more attention. I would like for them to acknowledge me a little more. I'd like for them to be a little more receptive, to be a little more engaging. I've had countless situations where I approach fine, my approach is fine, my hair is fine, my clothes are fine, and I approach in a proper way, in a friendly and open and to where I can be talkative and I can engage in a proper conversation with a woman and I can engage properly with a woman. Yet somehow, too many times, it results in almost nothing at all. Or they'll give you some kind of number and it's not even a real active number, or they just don't answer at all. And it's like, what the hell is the point of that? I know why they do it, because some men don't react well, but it's like, at the same time, this isn't congruent. Okay, you give me your phone number. Okay, we can try to meet for coffee. I texted you, you text me. We go back and forth. It's tit for tat. We go for a coffee date. Maybe we go for two. Maybe we go on a real date. Maybe we go to a restaurant. And I've had so many times, countless times, where they don't engage with me properly. And it's like, they might not, I guess they don't owe me anything. They don't have to. They don't have to. Who am I to say, hey, you're going to come, or you're going to come, and that's it? It's like, I can't force them to. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's my time in life, and it's my time to shine, and it's my time to be in a situation where I'm on the receiving end in a better way. It's my turn to get a good end of the deal, a fair, decent end of the deal, and that's it. And I will stand up for that, and I will do what I need to do. Not in an aggressive way, not in a bad way. I'll do what I need to do. I'll say what needs to be said. I want their reaction to me and their response to be a little more appropriate and a little more congruent. And I ask that respectfully and humbly. So, all in all, I elected to be in a positive situation in life. I think everybody's an investment, just like I said. I think even people who, from working people, from people providing for their families, even to people, in jail, even people on the streets, they're investments. In a way, they're an investment. And it's like, sometimes these are the things that happen when we don't invest in people. That might not be the case with me, but it's like, when we invest in people more often than not, much of the time, that helps. And I'm asking you to, acknowledge my message, and to, if you want to reach out, I live near Boston, so if you want to reach out or leave a comment or engage with me in some way, then you're more than welcome to. But like I said, I'm more or less a forward-thinking, working man, just like anybody else, just like most people. And it's my turn. It is my turn. I want to help others. I want to help myself. I know that there, and I'm not going to make promises as to what in particular I'm going to do to help. Maybe I'll give food to the food drive. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll volunteer here. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and make a promise because I don't know. I'm just saying that, there's a lot of good that I could potentially do. And that's just something that I wanted to put out there. I hope everybody has a nice night. Please consider what I said. This is my petition to the world. Thank you.